Hey everyone, welcome back to Playing Quietly. My name is Ryan, and today we are back with more Dune Awakening. And we are working on getting everything set up over across all the things we are doing. There we go. That's what we were looking for. And of course, we are... Where is the dashboard? Stream, and there we go. Forgive me, my... Oh, it says I'm still offline. Why? Oh, well, that might be why. Uh-oh. Let's modify. Ah. Hang on, we'll get this. Okay. Let's, Okay, well... That's not good. What is happening here? Alright. Let's see. Well... Now I have to see if I can't find where I originally found this. This is going to be the first part of things today. We're trying to clean things up. Come on now. Okay, let's go to the old YouTube. Let's see if we can't find the video that we originally found this on. I do believe it is this guy. And I'm pretty sure this is the video. It is. Tech Grant, you make really good videos, sir. Your channel is criminally underrated. Well, we're gonna try on this one. Let's give this a shot. See what happens if we... Nope, says we are still offline. That is A-okay. Sorry, folks. We are trying our best here. Aha! Gaddy! I think. Let's check. Before we celebrate and get all ahead of ourselves here. It says we're live. We are! Hooray! We've done it. Now, all we need to do is pop out chat. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. And then we go over to YouTube and we pop out chat. Excellent. We're doing it. All right, we're all good. We're set up. Ooh, that took not that long. What am I saying? It was easy. Why don't we... Let's set up a goal. We're going to go for 10 super chats, because why not? Anything will do. We're going to set it for the duration. And the worm. All right. Okie doke. We're doing stuff. As the title might suggest, we are going to be gearing up for the deep desert. We've already actually gone into the deep desert once or twice. However, it is a very stressful journey going into the deep desert. We've done a few modifications to our base. How are we looking? Let's go on over to... So we have got a few buggies now that we are dealing with. Let's go to our other buggy. We'll transfer everything to that. And I want to make a few bricks. So we do want to do some base mods. Alright, we got plenty. We're good. Okay. Make some bricks. Ooh, heck. It's our story. Okay. We got quite a few. Excellent. Go back to our buggy. Now that we have all that, let's go on over to... Okay, yeah, you'll do. Put all of our stuff in there. And let's get some stuff cooking in here. I don't think we actually have that much. Oh, we actually don't. We got a little bit to work with, not a lot. But cooking something is better than cooking nothing. Okay, we'll go with that. Sure. And we'll throw a couple bodies in the death stills. And all right, we got some water coming our way. We're good to go. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, you know what? We still have a whole bunch of unprocessed spice. And when I say a whole bunch of, I think I mean we have enough to make 2, almost 3, which is not ideal. We also don't have any water, though. Okay, we do have this, though. A few things we did get. Thufir's Best. We got ours from completing a mission and not by luck of, what do you call it? From farming. So, the first order of business for today is we have some vehicles that we do not need. We kind of accidentally picked them up. The first one is going to be over here. So we're going to go disassemble it and let's see. Do I have any fuel actually? I don't. Ooh. Let's go make a... I'm actually pretty sure I have fuel in... Not there. Now, where is the fuel? There is a fuel, and that'll do. So let's head on out. Oh, whoops, sorry. That was the wrong order of things. Okay, so we're gonna go disassemble this bike just because I am tired of looking at it. I believe we also have... Somewhere around here we have another buggy, I think. And we definitely don't need a third buggy. Although I guess it depends on what kind of parts are on it and how damaged those parts are. Let's see if we can't climb a bit. That'll do. Oh. There we go. Welcome, viewer. I hope you're doing well today. We're doing a bit of housekeeping right now. Getting rid of these vehicles that we accidentally took control of. Oh yeah, this isn't a base, so let's go ahead and land. These enemies are... I feel like we've got to be way out leveled for this area. Well, that was a terrible shot. My finger slipped.
Someone's here.
I feel like I... Whoa, hey there. Alright. Easy enough. Now, where are you, bike? Oh. Presumably right here. Okay. So, this is the one that I have. Detach. Gotcha. Excuse me, sir. That is ill-advised. Whoa. There you go. Okay, so what are we dealing? Oh god. Yeah, we're just gonna scrap this. Now, is there... I don't think there is. I believe they removed the buggy that I had accidentally taken control of. Not accidentally. It wasn't an accident. It was a mistake. I didn't mean to. Or no, I meant to, but yeah, I just it was ill-advised. So, with that taken care of, let's go back to base, and we will throw these in the old recycle bin. And we really ought to get a new repair tool. That's making me nervous. So let's now head home. That'll do. Ugh. And we'll fly over where we had once thought to call home. I really like that site. I kind of wish that we had stuck with it. Right there. Right down there. Is anyone building there? It's a really cool site. No. Actually, what I'm most curious about is if this tool has finished or is actually built their base here. I'm gonna say no. Oh man. Why? There is no reason for shit like that. I really, really get annoyed with that. And I'm gonna guess this person... Yep. Still done nothing with it. I'm gonna guess... we still can't, somehow they are still... There's no power, like, this person, I don't get it. Like, what if okay, so that would be too close. Yeah, that's fucking balls. Someone can just throw a subfief down and they just forever own this plot, it seems. Like, they're not gonna do anything with it. Same thing for... Oh, actually, so my guess is this might be the person who... it's so gross. Like, don't do this shit. And your base sucks. Although it looks like they're in the process of building it. So, okay. I can imagine that they're gonna do something... it seems like they're building some stupid shit to block everybody. And this guy still has his thing up. I hope, oh wow, I cannot fly higher? What's going on? I hope they do something to curb this activity. Whoa, overheated, my bad. Did not notice that in my raging against people and their stupidity. They're building it out even more. And here I feel really stupid because it's, at one point I was really concerned that I was gonna block some of the flowers in a place where no one ever goes. It was a really stupid thought I had at one point there. Actually, maybe what I really ought to do is build another... okay, yeah, I should probably build another engine and another booster. I do not want to get into a situation where either of these goes out. And yeah, we're gonna build another repair tool. Where do we do that actually? Is that the survival thing? That'd be interesting. I guess it would make sense. But where would it be? Presumably in tools? Yeah, welding torch. What do we need? We need a little bit more. They're aluminum and we need water. Water, we can actually fix that problem. Let's go do that now. Oh, that's right. So we're gonna deposit all this water. I really thought they said they were gonna add in some kind of option to deposit all water, which would have been nice. While we are here, let's go gather some more water, actually. Ryan, you big silly. And we need our... we'll put you here for the moment. Or do extraction. It's fine, I still got a lot of it. God, these things are awesome. Like, why would you ever use the scythe if you could use the industrial scythe? Like, even during poor harvest, it's so much more efficient. This is the Mark IV too. Well, then again, I don't know if there's a Mark V. So now something we got to think about is what to do with these open spaces right here. I'm not a big fan of them. I feel like there's got to be something better I could do. What that something is, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we're basically completely full on our water now. It's ridiculous. It's not even prime time for harvesting. We built another buggy. This is our old one. I figure it's probably a good idea to keep it around just in case, but this is our new one, the Mark V. A significant upgrade from the Mark III, as one might expect. Alright, let's go and actually do what I had originally come to do, which is recycle these parts. Again, I'm really pleased with the way the base has come out so far. A few more things I'd like to do with it, but on the whole, really like it. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Everything else... You're still cooking. What are you cooking? Okay. Okay. So, before I forget about it, let's go and make a new repair tool, or welding torch, rather. Like I said, that is going to be really important. Very... ooh, ooh. That's interesting. I didn't actually see what the power pool was on that. That's only 100 less than what I'm currently working with, so next time I need a battery, we might go with young Sparky here. Alright. Good stuff. Let's swap out our torch. Excuse me. Alright, good stuff. We are also going to... What was here? Probably this. Alright. So, as we can see... We're going to need some jasmium soon. So, let's take a look. What do we have in our buggy? Let's empty the buggy out. Right there. You are not full yet, okay. Oh, buggy's basically empty. Ah, there it is. Ah, okay, so we actually do have a bit of jasmium to work with. We're not in dire straits yet. But it doesn't hurt to have more. So let's go get some more. I do find it's usually better to go out in the daytime, but... Oh, okay. I think we're pretty close to sunup. We are going to need our suit, so let's get you on. Oh my god, it's so much faster. Like, ridiculously faster. I don't like that the worm is that close. In fact, it's kind of terrifying. I don't know if it's just a graphical thing or if it means anything, but not a big fan of that. It's an interesting choice for a base. It's quite small. I wonder, and also why... Huh. Interesting. You know what? Let's go ahead and hydrate too while we're thinking about it. Alright, good stuff. And And do we want to stop by this base here and see what's going on? You know what? I don't like you being in the sand. Let's see what's going on here. We don't have anybody in here. We'll definitely... Nope, we do. Yep. Whoa. Firing your darts at me. What a dick. Uh-oh. That didn't go as planned. Alright, we got our thing back up. Alright, big guy's down, that is the big problem. Whoa. Get out of there. Alright. We're fine. Gun's kind of useless. Oh, nice. Cool. Easy. Heal up. Heal up. All right. Okay, and so we have a few options. I think this is the safest option. Just to go over here. Oh, ouch. And let's see what we got. There's some spice out there. I think we'll ignore it. I really don't like the idea of going after spice without Thopter. And this big old island over here. What do you got? I do believe there's quite a bit on this island. Ooh, this may not have been the way to go. I do not want to get stuck. And also there are... Nice, okay. That'll do just fine. This stupid boulder here. Can I get around it? Oh, okay, I can. Alright. Previously I was unable to. We're getting a lot of Jasmine. Is another one over there? Is, I believe. Two over here. Look at that. Nice. What are we doing for storage space? Oh yeah. We're looking all right. And next is we're gonna bit of a drive. Okay, we're actually gonna go this way. Okay, yeah, this is safe from the worm. Come on over here. We're gonna loot what's inside that cave as well, because that's just easy money. Might even go inside the ship. I haven't decided yet. There's a little bit here. That's interesting. It seems like it's a much smaller rock, but we get the same yield from it. Makes me a little nervous. Low on fuel. All right. Fuel up. Oh, can this thing climb easier too? That'd be cool. I didn't know that that was a thing. Alright. And oh yeah, we could take a lot more home. Okay. Nope. There's actually not a lot going on this island. I thought there was a lot more jasmine here, but maybe not. Let's park here is fine. There's no enemies in here, so we can pretty safely just leave our thing out there. I say that, sandstorms. If a sandstorm were to come. Oh, nice. Take the helmet. We're gonna ignore the ship and we're gonna start heading back. I realize that is a big chunk of jasmine there, but I think we'll be alright. We're very nearly irradiated, so let's head on back. course, I want to be heading north. Again, I really hate that the worm. Let's head here. And then on over here. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Make sure we're going the right way. Alright, we're good. So something we could do is just kind of exit the radiation zone. Get to a point where we are... ooh. Made a mistake. Ugh. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, I think we're okay. Let's just keep driving. Okay, I think we're safe. Okay. A little nerve-wracking. Let's lower the aircon temperature a little bit. So we actually have quite a bit of room in our truck still. So we will be stopping by. Actually, let's go grab. How much room do we have in our... oh, not that much. Not that much. What's all this shit we're... oh, right. Oh, wait, what? Okay, we got a new Scout Ornithopter engine. That's cool. Cool, alright. Unfortunately, that stuff's all kind of heavy. That's alright. And home sweet home. Let's put our real clothes back on. Okay. So now we have a whole bunch more jasmium. That's definitely a good thing. I believe we're gonna build ourselves if we can. Do we have the materials to make? We do. Excellent. You'll love to see it. Make ourselves another safe. Right down right there. A little off, but that's okay. If I were a smarter man. Yeah, it's alright. Let's put our raw material in here. How about... And again, I am waiting until we have the option to throw this stuff in here for now. Although the engine, I kind of want to swap you out. Yeah, I mean, we went out there with nothing. We came back with 5K. It's such an easy farm. I haven't tried to make money in forever, and what are we at? 83,000? The next thing we might try and do is sell some weapons. So, for example, that repeater. I'll bet we could probably sell that. If we made another one? Do we have the parts to make another one? I think we have several. Moisture Stealer, even. Jolt Knife is also very good. Oh, actually, you know what? I might make one of these for myself. What is it gonna take? Really? Steel? Oh, adept. Okay, adept. I was just saying, that's cheap. So what are you? 24, that's... I don't know about that. Oh, here we go. This is what we would be looking for. I believe this is a disruptor. Yeah. It's got a good clip size. I guess that's just kind of standard, though. Way of the Desert. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and make it just to see what it is. And we'll put you here. Yeah, it seems good. And actually, I want to take a look at skills and yeah. So, up our disruptor damage by 15%. And we might have a little bit of housekeeping to take care of. No, at least not yet. All right, very curious about this. Like we're doing okay. Let's make another fuels. Wait, how are we doing? Frickin' batteries. But we actually need to make... There you go. At some point we're gonna have to go hunt down more silicone. And we could probably get rid of a bunch of this stuff too. Let's go ahead and craft. There you go. Perfect. We do need to refill the bodies, so let's go do that. Go gather some corpses. Perfect, we got one thing that we're looking for. Where you at? There's one of them. Is there one of them up there or two? Okay, he's up there. Damn it. He's coming. And you got shot in the wiener. Where'd you die at? Over here. In you go. So we got our other boy up here. Where'd you die? Oh, actually, you know what? Well, he had good stuff on him, but I need to be more more conscious of getting those leather things. Yeah, these. He should have dropped a pouch somewhere, but I don't see it. Is it went into the rock, maybe? More bodies. I guess that's a much faster way to get to the top. Oh, whoops. What am I doing? That does not actually provide nearly as much light as I was thinking it would provide in here. It does great here. I don't know what the difference is aside from... Does it just bounce off the walls better? Alright, let's throw some bodies in the fridge. Get in there. How are we doing over here? Not bad. Okay. How about over here? What do we need over here? Duraluminum. We don't have that much on hand. So I'm gonna say let's go get some more aluminum. You know, something we could actually do is build a legit garage. That might be kind of fun. Problem is the doors that I'd like to put on it are not actually you can't really comfortably get the buggy through them, so let's have some water. In any case, we're going to take the buggy back out. We're going to go get us some aluminum. I wonder, I should try the approach of just kindly asking this base over here if they could make it easier for people to pass by. I mean, I guess on see, they're gonna make it harder. I just know it. I can I don't like what I'm seeing here. I'm not liking that at all. All right. Let's just get our aluminum and we'll quit our bitching. Though that is one of my favorite things to do. Biome heat decreased. We're eventually going to come back down this way. It's kind of odd. This is considered a very low pop server, I think. And there's all these buildings, but I don't know how many of them are actually active. And the few times that I have ventured into the deep desert, it has not been very active at all. Which leads me to believe that it might be possible to solo farm some of the stuff in the deep desert. Now, how possible it is, I do not actually know. Oh, we almost missed a chunk here. Wait, what storage are we using? Whole, rear, tread. Okay, yeah, it's the same. It's regular old storage. Okay. Oops, idiot. There we go. Oh, and there's a chunk we almost missed. I am also pretty convinced that there's just not a lot going on in the daytime, which would make sense, even though this is the Asian server. And we do have a lot of Russian and Chinese players. I think most people are probably at work. However, that also means that right now is probably the most dangerous time in the deep desert in terms of actually encountering somebody. There are going to most likely be the no-lifers like myself, who... Oh, this is kind of a cool spot for a base, too. Yeah, who have nothing but time on their hand. Ooh, what do you think you're doing? Oh, we got more people looking to jump us. Oh, there we go. Almost missed it. I should probably spec more into planetologist. Oh, there's a bunch. Oof. Uh-oh. Alright, let's start heading back. Enemy base. Now we're gonna head back. Oof. Unfortunately, I have... I know it is a very common thing with me, but man, I have just not been feeling well lately. This most recent bout started with a beef dish that I made maybe a week or so ago, and man, just been in kind of bad shape ever since. Off and on, but yesterday was pretty rough. And today is shaping up to not be a whole lot better, if I'm being honest. But we gotta make it back to... I'm gonna have to make a run to the restroom here in a moment. We gotta get back to base for... Oh my god. Forgot there's another rock formation. Give me a photo finish. Unsheltered. Almost home. Oh my god, it's right there. And we did it. Hooray. Are we good? Water sealed. Excellent. All right, I'll be right back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Cheese and crackers. We're back. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, but for how long? Alright, let's go set some stuff up for cooking. Yeah, oh my god. Tommy's a little on the upset side. Alright, death stills are empty. Oof. Alright, we need to transfer this stuff. Really? Man. All right. Buzz. Alright, we gotta keep our eyes open for a particular email here. Oh man, I don't know why I'm not feeling well. Holy hell. Okay. Let's take a look. Look something up real quick. Huh. Well then. Oh, heck. Trying just to gather myself here. That was a rough one. Oof. All right. So what are we gonna do here? Let's dump some stuff first of all. You're full. Well, no. Full, but not full. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, I'm just not feeling well. I think we're gonna have to call it here. Short stream today, unfortunate, but man, I'm really feeling terrible. Thank you guys for stopping by. We will be back tomorrow, possibly later today. We'll see. Maybe if things if we start feeling better. But until then, have yourselves a good one.